Back at it again. Peace to the gods and goddesses, queens and kings, and spiritual light workers. It's Team Me again. Eat the Flare TV. Everywhere I go. So I'm trying to tell people it's time to program ourselves the right way to the right things. Y también el latino que no se queda atrás, que esto es pa' los boricua, for the light melanated brothers, for the light melanated tribe of brothers that's gonna get it. They got their melanin game popping. You understand? So esto es para los latinos que se paren, el que se quiera unir conmigo, que ya todo el mundo se está haciendo con su grupo de organizaciones para la cultura, para sembrar comida otra vez. Vamos a unirnos. Let's unite, Latin brothers, Latin America, mexicanos, dominicanos, colombianos, de Honduras, de Guatemala, de cuántos más países. Ecuador, vamos por todas las islas, mira, latino. All Latin races, all Latin countries, all Latin islands. Let's get it. This is a global problem right now. Latinos, vamos, solo vamos a dejar que se lo metan mongo los gringos esto. O un americano que cree que es americano, que no es. Somos humanos. The melanated race. No deje que uno más blanco, uno más prieto te gobierna, que te gobierne. Porque la gente quiere gobernar la gente. People want to govern people for the wrong reasons, but they don't want to govern you for the right reasons. So I say, don't let nobody play that fucking fool card on y'all with that white card or that black card. Ain't it the melanated race? Ain't we together as one? Ain't we alike? Ain't we are the same? We are the same people. So when people try to be above you or be the race that want to control everything, no, we all control everything here. We all as one. So latinos, vamos a unirlo. Vamos a ser un equipo de gente humilde que estamos hablando cosas positivas, como yo le estoy haciendo. Yo una vez hablo y se oye bien agresivo. De agresivo no tengo nada, porque tengo muchas soluciones. Lo que tengo yo es la solución para todo. Y si no tengo la solución, busco la solución. Porque ya en este tiempo ya tenemos que comer comida que reproduce solo, de un pH 7.5, 8.5 para arriba. Y es comida que reproduzca de la manera que tenga una semilla. Familia. Y latino tiene toda la tierra que se pueda reproducir todo. So, si tenemos tierra y terreno, ¿para qué necesitamos un colmado, un supermercado, para darle el dinero de los otros a una persona que lo está dando comida artificial a latino or Latin America? Because there's a lot of Latin Americans out here. There's a lot of Latin brothers that was born and raised in the Bronx that was taken from these islands. If I would have knew what I knew now, I would have never left home. I would have never left Puerto Rico. But my mother came this way, migrated this way. She's running from Puerto Rico for I don't know what, out of fear. She left Puerto Rico. She should have kept her ass in Puerto Rico. Just like my father did. I respect my father for staying in Puerto Rico. At the end of the day, he stood in Puerto Rico. He stood his ground. And thank God he was not here for what went down now. Because he left. He passed away before the hurricane even hit Puerto Rico, Jose Maria. Thank God he ain't see that, because he built his house with his own hands. He never left Puerto Rico. He built half of Puerto Rico. My father, go look him up. His name is Marcel Pagan in PR. En Carolina. Straight gangster. My father's from Carolina, family. You know what's Carolina? Yo, that shit is worse than the Bronx in the 5 boroughs. To live in Puerto Rico, en Carolina, en Torres Sabana, San Abajo, Bellwin, Lago Placina, mira, La Perla. You don't know, people don't know what that is. You don't want to go to Puerto Rico that is Americanized, they're part of America, but go ahead, go to the projects. Go to the streets with that tough boy shit. See what happens if you can't walk through them hoods. So vamos a levantarlo. Ya esa cosa de títere, de maleante y de gánster tiene que parar también en las islas tropicales de las otras, porque nosotros somos unos maleantes y no los sabemos respetar como humanos, como hermanos. Lo tenemos que respetar en Puerto Rico. Dejar la maldita matancia y echarlo, y mira, echar para adelante para lo que es, y mira, a sembrar a todo fuego. Y sin traer, ninguna negatividad y problemas entre hermanos y peleas y guerras. Porque el mismo hermano mata al mismo hermano. Mira, un primo mata a un primo. Mira, los hijos matan a sus pais. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? No lo vamos a unir. Ya, mira, lo que basta, familia. Ya tenemos que ser hasta requete mejor. Y si tú sabes cómo se van a cambiar eso, cuando cambiamos la manera de pensar, de la manera que se tiene que ser, y también pensar mejor de una nutrición que lo va a cambiar el sistema ese que tenemos, que no lo comprendimos de la manera que no lo comprendimos todavía. Y siempre hay una matanza o siempre una pérdida de la familia de uno por una comida cacharra o una nutrición pobre. 90% de las familias boricuas o latinos se mueren por nutrición pobre, por estar en bochinche o en problemas que no los conviene, pues no los unimos. Como hace el gringo. El gringo está unido siempre. El gringo, la primera ley del gringo, óyete esta, es, ¿cómo se dice? Salvarse la vida el primero. Y salvar la vida de su misma familia. Mira, the first law of life is self-preserving. Y nadie no quiere oír eso. El humano se tiene que salvar de la manera hasta de comer mejor. Y el que no quiera comer mejor va a comer hasta peor. Si no los unimos y no empezamos de una manera a otra, y viendo que está pasando lo que está pasando ahora mismo en este momento, que estamos perdiendo mucha gente por el coronavirus, pues nadie no quiere cambiar la manera de pensar y de comer y unirlo de la manera que tenemos que traerle esto a una plataforma que lo venga a beneficios a todo el mundo en este planeta y a los mismos latinos, porque yo no me quedo atrás. Y el que cree que se va a quedar atrás conmigo, mira, los vamos todos. Pero ¿quién no quiere montarse? ¿Quién no se quiere unir? ¿Qué latino no quiere meterle el dinero juntos y saber dónde se está invirtiendo ese dinero? ¿Qué terreno se va a comprar? ¿Quién está sembrando? ¿Quién vive en ese terreno? Es que están equivocados. Y yo conozco a tanta gente que yo no sé cómo no tenemos una plataforma ya que vean en vivo lo que hacen los latinos, los boricuas. Because hay muchos amigos que son fantasmosos. I got a lot of friends that don't get the picture, the bigger picture. I got family that I'm not even mad, but I'm dropping the load on you. I'm dropping the download from the upload. The information that I already got. And if somebody knows better even about growing crops and vegetables and fruits and owning land and getting something orchestrated for us to do it as a community of tribal people who want to moving forward, echando para adelante con esta formación que sabe unir la gente de una población de gente que puede hacer el trabajo este. So we don't do that, bro. We're going to keep asking out for hand me out. Y el latino que le esté pidiendo al gringo que le dé, mira, de todo lo que tiene, todos los power. Porque todo el latino que lo que te dio fue todos los power mal. Le dieron el cheque de fután. El cheque, queso, leche, vaca. Mira, en Puerto Rico, right? When the Taino Indians was alive back then, they didn't have chickens, they didn't have cows, they didn't have pigs on their farms. That shit was brought by Christopher Columbus to Puerto Rico, to our islands. How that shit got to the islands when that was not in the islands at one point. Just like in Africa they didn't have pigs, cows, or whatever else type of flesh and spirit of the soul that everybody's eating now, but then everybody don't know what to do because they compromise. But who brought that? The European system. La gente de europeo, mira, los franceses, Cristóbal Colón y los 7 botes que llegaron a Puerto Rico, te trajeron la matanza de esa gente, la comida cacharra y se llevaron la comida de los taínos indios. Christopher Columbus started eating like the Indians and said, yo, I'm going to give y'all this blood and starch. I'm going to change your nutrition. You know, the Europeans started breakfast, lunch, and dinner in an unhealthy laboratory way that is all not vitamins, but chemicals, because we all want to deal with minerals, not vitamins that is infinite chemicals. So that's what Christopher Columbus brought across them seas, bro. Diseases and all sorts of shit. And then took it to the tribe of the indigos of the black, blue people on this earth. So when people want to hit me with that black and white car, que blanco y negro, mira, la gente eran azul y negro, blue, black. The indigos of this earth was like so black that they looked at blue, and they was so blue that they looked at black, vice versa. So where we come from with this white and black card, and then that we was eating this fucking blood and starch from the day of creation when we wasn't. It was introduced to us in a savage way. And if you ain't eat that, then you ain't gonna eat fruits of the labor that we already put that comes from these trees naturally. And people think, what? Do the mathematics on that. that we didn't even have cows, we didn't have pigs, we didn't have whatever, steak, we didn't have nothing that had to do with animals, chickens, none of that. All that's genetically modified, even lamb. So once we got it in, they got it to PR, to all these islands, and then started feeding all these slaves, that these slaves didn't even know what to eat at the one point. They was like, yo, that's food. Remember that, because they took you from the natural resource, they took you from the jungles, they brought you into an artificial world and took everything from you. It's like taking an animal from the kingdom of a fucking jungle and then you put them in the Bronx Zoo. That's animal cruelty. At the end of the day, I shut down every fucking zoo out here, because every zoo out here doesn't belong, or them animals don't belong in North America. It's like taking a polar bear from the coldness that eats salmon, blood, and whatever else, and then changing his environment to a silverback gorilla jungle theme. Change they both environments, change their nutrition, those both animals are gonna deteriorate. They're gonna get some type of outbreaks, diseases, or you understand what I'm saying? Just like a human. How in the zoo a gorilla has diabetes, a lion is sick. Not in the jungles, not in Africa jungles, they not as sick. So when you take a human out of their natural environment, it's like putting them in the matrix. And that's what's been happening when they took us from all these islands. And it's like taking an animal from his natural environment. And then you put him in the Bronx Zoo, and then you need a human to feed this animal. But this animal know how to take care of himself. It's like telling an animal how to be and how to act, but when he knows how to be and act. You understand what I'm saying? So people got the mind twisted when they even go to them zoos. The zoos are doing them animals an injustice. And the first human as a slave exhibit, it was in the Bronx Zoo. And every zoo that you see open, they had an exhibit as an slave. And the first exhibit as a slave was an African man with an African family that people used to pay to go to the zoo to see this slavery shit. That now the animals are slaves. And we act like it's normal. Everybody go to the Bronx Zoo and to these zoos to take their kids. Take your kids on vacation to the natural environment of the jungle. Go camping and teach these kids hands-on. Because people think the city is dangerous. Yeah, think about them animals that you don't know nothing about. They're more innocent than these humans that know everything but still harm people day in and day out. So we are doing our animals an injustice. We're doing the human an injustice. We're doing our kids an injustice. But we think it's a normal shit that's happening in society now. The farther we get from nature, the farther we are from ourselves, and the more lost we're going to be. Familia Latina, no deje que te la quiten. No deje el gringo que te la quite, o el africano americano este que cree que es prieto, but no es prieto, es melanin. He's a melanin-raised brother. He want to hit you with that 1-2. I'm superior than you because you come from me. Nah, I come from you. You're going to respect my lane. I'm going to respect your lane because I'm a lighter version than you. So this is why I tell people, don't let nobody fool you when they have knowledge and wisdom, but they trying to put you below them because they don't want to make you the even exchange of energy that they are with you or you are with them. People want to run game on you like you below them when you're really not. I got the same mind and the same capacity of knowledge and wisdom that you have. You just might have majored in 5 different majors that I didn't major in. And I could major in 5 other majors or 5 different topics scientifically that benefits us all that you don't know nothing about either. So, but when we put all that information together, all the research we've done separately as one and for all and all for one, when we put all that information together, the information that you did your research of the 5 majors that you mastered and the 5 majors that I mastered, doesn't mean that I'm smarter than you or you're dumber than me because you didn't take the same courses. Biology, astrology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. Those are my 5 majors. Those are the things I taught myself all these years in society, living in society, hands-on with my community, family. So now we got these young brothers. You see, the less fortunate is going to be the fortune. And the most fortunate ain't going to be the fortune. Those who are last will be first, and those who are first will be last. Why you think this information that is streaming out of me and certain other brothers on these platforms out here is hitting people hard and where it hurts at home? because they haven't taught us this in school. They ain't gonna teach you this in your institutes of these schools that haven't taught us nothing but taught us half-ass backwards shit that now we trying to figure out on our own. Now we gotta connect the dots with those that know a little bit more, that is already benefiting off what we should be benefiting off now, that is nature and everything that reproduces itself scientifically over a pH balance over 7.5 that keep us alive, eat to live, not eat to die. So 90% of us now, 99.99 of us out here eating to die, not to live. So now people living like the animals they got in the zoo. They took them from their natural environment, but they don't even know how to go back to the jungles. Or they don't know how to go back to a nutrition that they know at one point they had, that it was not this blood and starch. You was introduced your fucking 3-course meals and that last dessert through a European system. Did you get it from the indigos of the universe that was here before anybody else started claiming shit, talking about I'm black and white and then we are the superior ones? Nah, we haven't learned that type of history, right? We only in 2,020 years of history. What happened to the other 8,000 years before they was spoke about, that we speaking about this drama and confusion of everything that they did in the Babylon way? But we haven't talked about the righteous way, right? So now it's time to unite, Latinos. Let's unite so we could get with these dark melanated brothers and Latino race. Get it? Let's get it. And let's pull up. What's good? You ain't leaving me behind because I ain't leaving you behind. You might close the door, but I'm going to open my door for you to get in, family. Some people's will leave you in the curve. Get in the car. Let's get it. Let's peel off. And with that, I'm going to leave y'all alone. If that doesn't resonate with you, what resonates with you? The opposite of that? Let's promote violence. Let's promote poor nutrition. Let's promote blood and starch. Let's promote the opposite of organic food or we want to promote genetically modified food, GMO. That's what everybody wants. I'm not promoting that here. And I'm not promoting the opposite. And I'm not promoting confusion. I'm promoting what it is, positivity, the truth. And if that doesn't resonate for you, this is not the page for you. Because you're going to hear a lot of things that I'm going to be saying that is gonna bother people. And if it bothers you, it's because you haven't done nothing about it or you still don't comprehend it to actually let it be and continue your day on your merry way. Because whatever makes sense to you, apply. Whatever doesn't make sense to you, let it fly. And mind your business. If you ain't got nothing to say righteous to add on to this platform or to anybody else that's trying to do right at all times and help someone else out of the kindness of their heart, because I don't get paid for this. And I'm not looking to get paid for this. I'm looking to do the right thing at all time, and that's what I do. So if people don't even donate and I don't get, eventually I'm going to donate to myself to get something going, to have someone else help me, or I help them, or we help each other, and we're going to move forward with this plan. We're going to move forward with this project. We're going to move forward for the community. We're going to move forward to help the community. That's what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, then this is not for you, family. And I know how many people try to discourage me from my own message, discourage me from even bringing this message, discourage me from even opening someone else's eyes in a positive way. And it's wrong for me to do that. Oh, so I tell anybody I want, man, when I want, what the right thing. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from bringing that message to myself and others and beyond on this universe that still wants positive information and positive role models and positive people to uplift them and themselves. Because I uplift myself even speaking to y'all, because me speaking to y'all is actually me speaking to myself. So you think I'm not taking heed of what I'm telling you, and you think I'm not doing what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be out of your minds, family. But with that, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Let's wake up. Team Me, Cash App, Team Me Support. Cash App, Team Me Support. And Brother Polite, yo, send these videos. Everybody is on a righteous movement and doing the right thing in all these platforms. Yo, send Brother Polite this video. Somebody send Brother Polite this video. Tell that nigga to give me my 7 G's. Oh, I'm still gonna see you, brother. No matter what, this universe is small. Just like I bumped in heads with you in Dr. Sebi's event when he passed away, brother, I'm gonna bump heads with you, and somehow, some way, I'm gonna get that money from you, your daughter that you involved, that it ain't your daughter, and your significant demons, them fucking Medusa chicks. Because when I pulled up to give you them 10 G's, all the Medusa chicks was running all over the fucking place. These Medusa queens, you call them queens? I don't know what you call them, bro. But to me, Medusa ain't no queen, bro. I don't even look at Medusa. She'll turn you to a fucking stone, nigga. I'm good. But tell your Medusa girls to help you get them 7 G's back. You gave me 3 G's because you already knew what was coming. But get me out your lane because I'm in my own lane, family. And I'm adding on to myself and others is adding on to me. Now, if you can't do that righteous thing and do what's right at the end, hashtag do what's right for team me, nigga. Not team us right now, because team us is the people that I help and people who help me. But you're doing me an injustice, brother. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to see you soon. And I ain't even threatening you, and I'm talking about no violence. I'm going to withdraw that money somehow, some way from you. Believe it. Without using the government, without using lawyers, without using nothing. They got to do with the Babylon system. But with the righteous me, I'm going to see you and I'm going to withdraw that money from your daughter or your significant other. Your daughter that's a grown-ass fucking woman that you put involved in my bullshit. And then when she was supposed to bring me that money from fucking Virginia on the 31st before New Year's, she reneged and hit me with the 1-2 that, that's between you and my father. I don't get involved in that, but he already had you, he had you running game on me like you was, and you calling me like you coming down. Yeah, I'm going to go see you, eat them, I'm going to bring you them 7 G's. No, it was 8 G's at that time. I'm going to bring you the remaining balance of the 8 G's, and then when she didn't come with that, he sent me another G to shut me down, to slow me down, because he sent me a West Fargo fraud check that didn't even have my money in it. So I'm going to get my money somehow, some way. I'm going to withdraw my money from you, polite, in the politest way I can. And I ain't going to deal with the lawyers. I ain't going to deal with no judges. I ain't dealing with no police, brother, because I ain't deal with police. I did the right thing to help a platform of the conscious way of living, the conscious way of moving, the doing the right thing for these conscious awareness brothers and all these dark melanated brothers, because I'm a melanated brother, got me for mines, for doing what's right. Just like Nature Boy, Eligio Bishop. Try to do right by him. Try to do right by Polite. Try to do right by a lot of platforms out there. Because remember, I'm a white boy. I'm a light melanated brother. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is why I'm shouting out the Latino race. It's time to pull up. And show them we know history too. We got it down packed too, family. We come from the same earth and the same seed and the same root and the same bark and the same branches and leaf that you come from. That is called the tree of life. And if you want to go past that, it's the spiritual room that is called pure energy that I come from, because I'm pure, family. So nobody ever run game over here talking about you better. We better. We better together, we better, or we going to be separating better people. But at the end of the day, you ain't going to separate me and make me feel like I'm not what I am. God, nigga, I'm G-O-D. I'm a spiritual light worker, having a spiritual encounter in a human body. And people don't like that. And it doesn't die or can't be manifested or transformed. It's just it. So, Brother Polite, I want my money. And I'm telling you from the beginning, I might hit Brother Polite with this message at the end. But those who know Brother Polite, that know my platform and know that I did was right by now, and those who know me, who keep reaching out to others, telling him, yo, that boy Eat the Flare ain't lying, and hear the truth. And I don't have to let somebody else vouch for me. I vouch for myself. I am the truth. I never took nothing from nobody that I didn't fucking earn. And if I had to take it, man, I'd take it as raw dog. You can see my face with that one. I don't scam people. I don't rob people. I don't take shit from niggas' backs and think it can't happen to me. That's a thief in the night. And when you catch a thief in the night in your crib and you turn on the light, what that dude does, jump out the same window he came in through. That's what Brother Polite is, a thief in he's a thief in the night, and I got you too. I want my 7 G's. Or I'm going to withdraw it somehow, some way or another. And I'm not talking about violence, but I will see you on this universe. Your little daddy's going to give me that money. Your fake daughter's going to give me that money. Or you're going to give me that money and send it directly into my account. And I'm going to keep telling you my account. Cash App, Team Me Support. And whoever's watching this video, send it to him. Because I got a lot of followers that follow him that be bandwagon, jumping from wagon to wagon. What side you on the righteous code? Or the troll code, or the righteous code? For me doing so much good and so much right on people's platform, look at what Ether's at now. Man, Ether walk alone, man. Jesus walked with 12 disciples. They all turned his back on him. Think I need disciples to turn their backs on me? Brother, we ain't talking about crucifying shit here, because niggas ain't crucifying me to make it another day. And I put my life on the line, and 3 days later I resurrect, and y'all still don't get it? People still worrying about the messenger, but still don't get this message, right? Jesus gave you the blueprint. He told you was God. The thought began with you and ends with you. He was a good character in that book, of that textbook that guides you to yourself or takes you far away from yourself. You read the Bible right. Read it like you wrote it. That I guarantee you, when you're listening to certain quotes and certain testimonies and the third-party king version of someone else, you could tell when there's a lie being said because the sentence doesn't finish. You see, the devil's a lie. He doesn't finish his sentence. But people still are worrying about the wrong things. You're not worrying about your health. You're not worrying about your right state of mind and the right to be in the right state. But you want to bring confusion to yourself and others. Who could do you dirty, or who could think wrong for you if you're not thinking wrong for yourself before you even do someone dirty? Yourself. So when people be like, yo, that's how he is. No, that's how he thinks. That's how he moves. That's how grimy that nigga is. That's how grimy people are. People don't like to see the happiness in others, especially when it got nothing to do with them. I'll be happy for others. Even if I'm going through something, I will be happy for someone else seeing them in happiness. And cheer them on even if I'm not in that moment of cheering, of feeling good the way that person is feeling good about themselves. People like to rain on people's parades when they see people happy. This is why I'm not letting nobody rain on my parade. And I'm not talking about the Puerto Rican parade. I'm talking about the Latinos, bro. Let's unite the Latin race, Latin America, and Latin brothers from the islands in Puerto Rico. Because when I go visit, here comes el gringo. I ain't no gringo, brother. When I'm in New York, I'm being sized up for being a Puerto Rican. Here comes white boy, here comes the German, here comes the Spick. Even the same dark melanated brothers that I grew up with talk shit about me too. The Caucasian man. So I'm getting hit from all angles, just like a brother says, oh, they call me nigga, they disrespect me, they call me a slave. What do you think, the Puerto Rican brother stays behind? We use that word nigga more than you, nigga. How you like that, nigga? But I don't like using it. But that's a word that we use amongst ourselves, thinking it was cool, like we was brothers, like saying son. Because remember, the word son came out a long time ago. Yo, son. And people used to be like, I ain't your son. Now I get it, because I am the sun. I'm vibrating at 50 trillion cells, so I could be speaking so you could hear me and see me at the same time. So nobody could, again, run that fucking game over here. We're going to stand together, or divided, we're going to fall. And I say TWS. This ain't the chaos days that we used to leave shit in chaos. I grew up in neighborhoods that groups used to be called chaos. Chaos, I grew up from hood. So mind you, my same brothers that I grew up in 166, 167, 169, all at Finley, Teller College, Webster, Morris, Grand Concourse, Sherman, Sheridan, the West Side, we all sized ourselves up, even in the Bronx. You had the East Side and you had the West Side. The West Side knew they couldn't come over here to the East Side. And the East Side knew they couldn't go to the West Side with that fuckboy shit. And that's in New York. That's the Bronx. If you're not about it, you get done. And if you're not a righteous walker for yourself and others, and people see the humbleness in you, you couldn't walk, bro. Why you think they making mayhem out there? Police making more than what it is for our communities. When we was doing perfectly fine at one point. We guided ourselves. We protected, served ourselves in our own community. I could walk through my community at any time of day, night, 24 hours, and I'm protected by hood, by the same ones y'all call thugs, by the same ones y'all call fucking losers, by the same ones y'all call that didn't go to school, that didn't get an education, the ones who stand on the block all day, because they protecting and serving everything. I'm trying to tell you, we're in Babylon. The 50 states is Babylon. Notice every time I'm on a video, you hear the fire department, the police department, you hear something. That fucking noise is disturbing, but in nature, you don't hear that. In the jungles, you don't hear that. When you're in tune with nature, and the animals in tune, they know how to eat their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They know how to get up. They know when to go to sleep, and that's animals. They know their nutrition. But you got all this shit going on out here in this genetically modified world, in this synthetic world. This ain't adding up to what I'm talking about organically. I come from the jungles, man. I come from the islands. I come from an island where you need to fly out a plane that they don't even have a bridge to get there. So how the Taino Indians got there? They got there, right? And they was living there before they was discovered, before everything was changed in this European system way that to today they still running shit. Where's Christopher Columbus buried at? I know at one point, the last time I checked, he was in Santo Domingo buried upside down with his fucking head under the ground. How he got over there? Oh, the Dominicans buried them on that side of the world and said, "Yeah, you staying over here with us because you did too much dirt around the universe." I don't even know what Christopher Columbus. Who is Christopher Columbus, bro? I'm not related to him. And if I am, he got to fall back because I ain't discovered nothing to slay every Indian on this fucking planet. And now we all must because we have different bloodlines. I got 4 bloodlines and different races. So mind you, I'm a pure breed because I'm a spiritual being. And I'm a light melanated brother. I got it. I've been here so many times that I got it. I'm a number 9. I'm already at the highest frequency of numerology. Every number adds back into 9. And the yin and the yang is 3, 6, 9. The full completion is 9. I'm a number 9, a cosmic number. Cosmic number 9. And I say path life number 1. So it's a comic number 9, path life number 1. You do the research on that. Path life number 1 and comic number 9. And master number is 37. If you could do your research on them 3 things, you're going to know who you was dealing with all this time and who was speaking all this time. After it's said and done, you're going to be like, yo, that kid was good money. That man was good money. That dude here was a father. That dude there was a God. That dude there was spiritual. That boy ether. I leave a presence everywhere I go, bro. And I'm not looking for recognition. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for hand-me-outs. I'm not looking to be rich through this shit. You already know, and I say this, Path Life 5, look into that Path Life number 5. It breaks down the whole reality of everything too. That's why I looked up that comic number 9 and Path Life number 1 and then Master number 37, because when I did my research on it, it broke me down and then I understood myself a little more, my energy. Positive and negative, negative and positive, to know how to use it and at what times and the right moments to use the positive or the negative energy. And I'm talking about positive and negative means feminine and masculine, because the moon is your subconscious, and then the sun is the alpha and omega. That's masculine. So the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. That's why people be so emotional when it's a full moon, because a woman is emotional and she could think sometimes better than a man. Because remember, she nurtured man, woman, and child and herself into existence. She got here before me and then brought me here like, oh, poof. What do you think everything got here? Through the alignment of Virgo. And if you do your astrology too, the alignment of Virgo is the only female in astrology. So how you think everything holographically projected into this universe got here? Through the alignments. Everything is connected, bro. So when people say the stars and all that, there you go, number 9, I get it. You do your research on that, because I'm a Path Life number 9. You a Virgo, that's what I'm talking about. You already know, Janesi. It's on and lit. You got to call me. I'm going to send you my number. We got to build, cuzzo, at the end of the day. But I'm a Taurus with a Virgo moon, with a Virgo ascendant. I be putting my information out there all the time for people to even do their research on my information. So at the end of the day, when people stand up and I start studying on themselves, stop worrying about studying someone else. Stop worrying about studying the wrong things. Worry about studying yourself. Your astrology chart, your birth chart, your comic number, master number, path life number. When you start doing your astrology chart and you start reading up on it the day you was born, because you align. So if I was born 5976 at 3 o'clock p.m., that star is still there. Located there. I could find the star that I was born, where is it at, what's the name of it, and all that. This shit is fucking awesome. So when people be like, oh, don't be tapping into science, don't be tapping into all this knowledge. Knowledge is for you to be more self-aware and to be more cautious of what's happening in society. But people are fucking watered down. They want to watch novelas, que all my children's days of my life, Maria del Barrio, Otra Piel. Come on, I can mention so many soap proper movies, and everybody's been watching now. Fucking Netflix and distracted in the most stupidest ways on this world right now. Distraction is fucking whack, especially when it takes you away from the truth and something that benefits you, someone else, and beyond, especially your family, to put them back to the perfect health. And I'm going to let y'all go with that. I just like talking. I just like spitting information. Or even just speaking about topics that people resonate. And when you do your own research on your own self. Let me get some water, family. But you can't stay without this water. I'll be happy when I got water. You know what I give homeless people? Waters and fruits. You know what I give homeless people? Organic stuff. I don't go buy 20 boxes of pieces, 20,000 gallons of fucking 2-liter soda, fountain or whatever and give these people. I know there's people when they be donating things to the poor, they donating trash. Don't donate what you ain't gonna eat, family. Brother Polite was donating pizzas. I said, this dude know about alkalinity and Dr. Sebi's nutrition, but nobody haven't gave the homeless fruits and vegetables or for Dr. Sebi's nutritionist or water or anything that's organic or anything that's minerals. That's what we need to give the homeless people. That's what we need to give the poor, the less fortunate. And that's what we need to give our kids in these schools. Teach them about minerals, alkaline, and a better way of thinking and eating that has to do with the nutrition. That's what we need to teach our kids, how to take care of nature, how to grow a tree and how to nurture a tree and how to keep it in tune and nurture it to the point where it blossoms and you get the fruits of the labor that you're fucking planting. We haven't taught our kids the cultura of the naturaleza. We need to teach our kids a better way. And cousin, you already know, we need to teach our kids a better way. And we need to teach our kids more about nature. We need to teach our kids more about how to grow farm, how to go back to farming, and how to keep up with a farm so the animals or whatever don't eat away on the fruits and vegetables that you grow day in and day out. That's the most beautiful thing you could do with your family right now, is go back to farming. Go buy a piece of land, even if it's 1 acre, 2 acres. You don't need that. If it's your family of 5 people, you know how much is an acre of land? That's fucking long. 1 acre. Go ahead, go on the highway and be like, yo, the next mile. Come on. 1 whole block, going around the block, right? Let me give you a good example, family. Stand on 1 corner every block. Every block, 1 block radius is an acre of land. 1 acre, 100 yards, 36 inches of 100 yards. So a yard is 36 inches, right? So if you get 100 of those, that's a mile. Oh, that's you know what I mean? That's a 1 acre. So who doesn't want 1 acre? That's what I mean. 1 acre is 100 yards. You could do so much with that. You could plant so much. You could divide that in so many different pieces. But people don't know how to get along. Not even in their own house, even renting from someone else and living in that same apartment. So imagine living on land. So imagine if we get along and buy acres of land and put it all together and do this cultura of growing vegetables and fruits. We'd be unstoppable, family. And this water is perfect. And I'm going to let y'all go with that. Go drink some water. Go get some CMOS. Go get some minerals. Go to drsebicellfood.com. Go read up on that exclusive package for females and males. Estro and Testo. And let's get it. Because at the end of the day, we are to blame. We are to blame. And anybody else that's doing the opposite of what it is that is right, then let them be. They're going to have to watch us or watch you doing better. And they're going to have to apply. With that, peace to the gods and goddesses. Spiritual light workers, and you already know we out here forever and ever and ever. This is an infinite thing. One up. And Latino brothers, reach out. Eat the Flair, Marcel Pagan. Eat the Flair TV on YouTube. Vamos a trabajar juntos. Vamos a comprarle estos terrenos. Con eso se la digo. Yo puedo seguir hablando. No dejen que te duerman. Y el latino está dormido.